working out, turn us up. If you're in the car on the way to work, roll your windows up and turn us up. If you're listening to us at night, put the kitties to bed. Please put the kitties to bed. Then turn us up and tune in and what?
Zone out.
All right. Today we are excited, y'all. We are excited. Why are we excited?
We have guests.
We have guests.
Special guests. And you know what? You guys have bugged us. Like, y'all bothered us so bad. Like, we are tired of hearing y'all telling us we need some guys up here. I think it's just pure hate, though. Honestly, I think it's hate. I think it's hate.
I agree.
I agree, too. What about that?
Maybe they just want a mixture or something. I don't know.
No, it's just hate. So we got tired of y'all talking about we need male guests. So what do we have today,
Here
guys?
y'all go, male guests.
You cannot complain.
It's testosterone all in through here.
Not only do we have, we don't only have one or two. We got three guys on the show. Three people to argue with. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to give our guests a chance, no pressure, nothing crazy. We want to give you guys an opportunity to introduce yourselves, say who you are. I don't know. Like, you don't have to say how you know us. You can if you want to. If you don't like us, just say it. Whatever. Just freestyle. Nothing crazy. Nothing serious. And, can you also say in your introduction, guys, what your status is? Your relationship status, because we want to know that before we even start talking about anything. So first, we're going to introduce our guest that's here live and in action with us. I'm glad he is far away from me, so he can't catch these hands. But our first guest, Dayon, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. I'm a big fan of your podcast. I listen to all the episodes. Very entertaining, very informative. Some I agree with, some I disagree with. But you know what? That's the whole point of everything. I'm Dayon, married for 5 years.
Nice.
I know these wonderful ladies, 2 I went to high school with. 1,
I already know which way.
Go ahead. I'm
Crystal.
listening.
Yeah, Crystal is I met her through my first child's mother. She was a close friend of her. Me and her have been rocking ever since. That's basically it. And I'm just here to get y'all hell today.
Yeah, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
As a career, I'm an entrepreneur.
Nice.
Nobody laughed. That's good. Usually when I tell women that they laugh, they said, that's an excuse for bumps.
No.
But I only say that my profession, I'm an HVAC technician. I do air conditioner and heating for a profession, but I have my hands in a bunch of other things, so that's why I use the term entrepreneur, because
Nice.
I dib and dab and everything. So that's basically it.
No, we welcome entrepreneurs here on this show. We actually do expect to have some segments where we are welcoming Black businesses for you to come on the show and give, some insight on your business. What do you do? How it got started? So no, we welcome entrepreneurs. We would never laugh at all.
Thank you.
And our guest on Zoom. Hi, Eric.
What's going on? What's up?
Nothing. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Eric Childs. I'm originally from Jersey. I'm from Newark. Only one up there I know right now is Crystal. I used to bother her in her inbox a little bit.
Right.
I used to bother her in her inbox a little
bit. Give it
bit.
a little bit. You'll know everybody. I'm sorry, Eric, but yeah, give it like 2 seconds and you'll know everybody.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I mean, whatever y'all want to know, y'all can ask me.
Are you single? Let me see your license.
I'm dating. I'm on. Nah, stop. Nah, I'm on right now. I'm divorced. I'm divorced actually. So, I'm just hitting the reset button right now. That's it.
Okay.
We could dig it. Okay. Did Eric? Did you say what do you do? Your profession, or you don't want to get into that?
Oh, former NFL, former New York Jet. Right now, I'm back in school, working on my physical therapy license, so I can open up my own practice, mainly towards professional college and high school athletes.
All right.
Nice.
Good luck with that.
All right.
Thank you. Hi, Derek.
We need Derek to wake the hell
good.
up. Do you drink, Derek?
I'm about to say, I want him to take a shot.
Come on, let's take a shot, Derek. Where your shot
I want
glass
him to
at?
take a shot.
I don't drink, man. So I'm like, oh man, I don't drink either.
We should have asked that
Call
first.
is here. We looking like that call.
Derek Faulkner. I'm from South Jersey, actually, right outside of Philly, Morristown. Former NFL player, played with the Philadelphia Eagles and Baltimore Ravens. Currently, my career, I run a nonprofit called the Athletes for Vets Foundation. I founded about 8 years ago, working with military veterans. And then I also have a consulting firm on the marketing side. I do marketing for a bunch of athletes, the NBA, NFL, outside of the court of the field. So I do a lot of like branding and marketing. And also have a bespoke suit company called Louis Dean. So I'm into the bespoke suit business where I outfit a lot of our NFL guys for the draft with bespoke suits. So I got a partnership with the NFL as well with that. So
nice. And are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay,
I didn't like that. I'm sorry, I didn't like that.
Like he had to think about it for a second.
We'll see.
Nah, definitely.
We got married and we got
single
single, so
long
it's gonna be some
time.
good.
Married, single, then divorced.
Oh,
Right.
Married, single, and divorced.
Single
Right.
and divorced.
So we got a good variety. It's gonna be a lot of everything going on.
Let's make
Like-
sure. I ask you, Derek. Let us make sure though. You're single. Have you ever been married?
Never been married.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, we got a good mixture here. So let me just really quickly. So in the past episodes, we spoke a few times on women being put through the ringer with their men, knowing their worth, and we talked about walking away and knowing when time is enough, and we want to start talking about the uncertainty when it comes to being a ride or die. Or just basically going through normal challenges when it comes to a relationship. And that consists of trying to build your man up. You guys all have very good careers and you're in school and I seem like you know exactly what you want to do in life, but not all men are like that. And I'm pretty sure there was a time in your life where you weren't, or you probably didn't know what you wanted to do. You had to get there first. So we just want to talk about women and how they can be supportive with their men being there. We like I said in the past episodes, we talked about knowing your worth. But do we have to be put through the ringer to have a successful man in a successful relationship? Do we have to build a man up in order to do so? We talked about dating in 2020 also in the last episodes, meeting representations of people and whomever you're dating until you actually meet the real them. So let me explain. The real them could be a 45-year-old man who lives with his mama, or a 25-year-old with 10 kids, a struggling singer who may be broke. Who you say? A struggling singer who may be broke, a 35-year-old single dad with baby mama drama, a man in debt but may be loyal to his woman to death. So, like in the last episodes, like we all agreed that we don't want to be the dominant one in the relationships when it comes to like family and providing in a household. But there are some women who will settle, okay? And they don't mind taking that responsibility until the man that they're with, until they take in and take, step up and take responsibility, and until they take over. Yeah. But what we want to do today is we want to talk about the expectations of women and men in relationships. And we want to start with the idea of building a man. So I want to, I think, was it Instagram? On Instagram, on someone's story, we saw your girl, Alexis Sky, right?
Oh, yeah.
What did Alexis Sky say?
Okay, yeah, she stated, where I'm at. I'm pretty sure I heard this. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but women supposed to turn felons, cheaters, community dick, and liars to kings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nothing to say about that?
So we just want to, again, you want to repeat it again just to let you guys think about it. And we just, before we even talk about it, we want to see what you guys' opinions are on it first before we even talk about this topic of.
So how do y'all even feel about turning hoes into housewives? What are y'all opinion about that? Could it be done? Have it been done?
Have you tried it?
Hoes make the best housewives.
Ooh.
No, I want to know why.
I feel like they're very experienced.
I want to hear exactly why.
Nah, that was a little joke, but
I believe it. They be
you know what?
Man.
I do believe it. As far as I got with my wife when I was young, not young, but I was about 24, 25 when we got into it. So I wouldn't know how to speak on that experience as far as whole wish, because she's about 3 years younger than me, so I wouldn't know if she went through her whole phase. I hope she did. No, truly.
Wait,
because if she didn't,
do all
I'm
females have a
looking
whole
at her
phase?
little sideways right
You
now.
hope by the time you got to her, she got all of that.
She
out
got
the
a
way.
little bit, out the way.
Hold up, and the crazy part is some girls I went to high school with, they was like on the cheerleading squad, they was hoes. These bitches getting married left to right. I'm so fucking jealous.
Wait, do everybody is that a thing for real? Like, should every female have a whole phase? Do every guy have a whole phase? Is that serious?
I think you should. I think you should experiment.
I would. Whole phase is just the saying, but I feel as though you should be somewhat experienced.
Okay.
Get that out the way, because a lot of people that just been with their high school sweethearts, been with one person,
right,
haven't really experienced anything.
Right, I get you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you've been with somebody for a long period of time, and in marriage, any relationship, you do go through rocky situations where you get bored, you get comfortable.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Your husband's not saying, "Look how beautiful you are this morning," this and that. Now you got your work hubby.
Aisha Curry, you remember she went through that?
You see?
She got with him so long.
Yeah.
She wanted the attention from another man.
She got beat up for saying that.
She did.
So,
they tried to drag her through
that. It happens. So, you rather somebody, most men, I want to hear what the other fellas got to say, but, most older, in our men that in the 30s, they might prefer somebody that been through.
Okay.
We're not going to ask you.
You're going to hope.
We just hope you don't got all that out your way.
Because
is it rude to
ask? Doing that
freaky
shit in the bed,
is it rude to ask?
She
That's rude. Is that why? Is it rude to ask?
Somebody told
maybe
her
like
that
how many
shit.
partners you had? Is that rude?
Don't y'all women say that?
Yeah, don't ask me that
Don't y'all
shit,
say don't
'cause
ask?
I'm going to fucking lie.
I'm not going to ask,
Don't
but
ask.
I don't expect it. I don't think I expect it. But if I do get asked, I'm going to have to tell you the truth.
Y'all don't go over 7 or 8. What's up with that? It depends on the age. If you younger, it's 5. If you younger, it's 5.
Yeah, it's always 5.
No, I'm saying if you about 25-ish, 26 range, it's 5. You in your 30s, it's 7 or 8.
It's 5, and you always. And the last time you had sex was always 3 months ago, right?
Fuck out of here. Right?
Y'all gonna have me leaving out here asking people.
So what do y'all feel, Eric or Derek?
So I can't indulge in your past if it happened
y'all
before.
both was in the NFL, so I know y'all dated some hoes.
I can't. Yeah, no. I can't judge you for me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You did your thing before me. Is what you doing while you're working. So if you did that, then that's you. It could be 100 people. Like if I'm dealing with Crystal, it could be people like, hey yo, she used to fuck with such and such. She used to fuck with such and such, and I ain't got nothing to do with that.
So is it a time frame on that? Like if it was a year ago, 3 years ago,
2 months
because
ago?
the time matters though.
He said anything prior to him.
He don't care. He doesn't care at all.
I got nothing to do with it. Until I experience what was being said about that person, then I act on it. But I ain't got nothing to do with it. It is
right. We
So
all say that we believe you until we catch you in a lie, but that shit is a lie too. It's a lie. That shit is a lie.
Derek?
I'm gonna do my due diligence. So, I'm not really gonna dig too deep in your past, but as long as our paths don't cross in the same circles too much, and the degrees of separation is really too close, I really don't care. We at the age now, you over 30, so you really everybody knows each other.
Everybody got a pass. Yeah, everybody has a pass.
Like, if it's like you done ran across one of my close friends or something like that, nah, we can't get down with that. But
okay,
but then the other end is, you know what I'm saying, like, people do have to, in a sense, have to be responsible for what their actions they past actions, you know what I'm saying, and what they done. You know what I'm saying? You can't just can't erase that. You know what I'm saying? Like you was out here running around, them the decisions you made, so it might come back to haunt you, it might not. I mean, but in most cases, like if you over 30, you really gotta accept the fact that everybody has done dirt. Everybody's got some type of situation or something they done did. They know they got broken hearts, damage, whatever you want to call it. So you just got to be able to work through it. It really depends on how mature they are and how they've been able to grow from that.
So, but you guys aren't like going like to Magic City looking for no hoes to wife. It's just that.
Did you see that video?
No.
I mean, for the crazy thing,
let him answer because he thought about that. No,
the thing is, you don't go there looking, right? I think me and my boys, we talk about it a lot. It's like a lot of guys are like not wife them, but they'll, you know what I'm saying, kick it with those type in that type of world because they the fun girls. You know what I'm saying? You have fun with them. Like they everything they do.
Whatever chicks,
you know what I'm saying? Everything they know how to, you know what I'm saying? They just know how to have a good time. They know what to say. They know they all in the mix of everything. You know what I'm saying?
They playing games like y'all.
That's fact. Okay. Hey Derek, listen. That's true. You know what's crazy? I call him an old head. One of my OGs told me this, right? And this conversation we had was recently, and he was like, you know why a lot of you dudes, a lot of young dudes seem to cheat or fall out and do what you do, and a lot of y'all enjoy y'all side chicks. It's because a lot of y'all don't marry what you like. Like he just said, you the fun people, you this and that, but you'll marry something totally opposite. Because you want to fit the, you know, what it's supposed to be, the material, what a wife's supposed to be.
Yes.
And a lot of people also quick to judge, like people who like poly or whatever relationship, whatever you want. But however, Tiana telling them, like one time she said, yeah, if me and my husband, we see somebody we like, we bring them into our room. People be like, why you doing that? That's what they like. That's what works for them.
Oh, okay. Make sure you're talking to the mic.
I'm sorry. That's what works for them. So just to piggyback off what he said, we don't go looking, but you know, they're fun. The people we enjoy. And then you go home to somebody that's totally opposite. And it's like, I got a good to keep the house.
My wife is wholesome. And
there's a whole series on Netflix in reference to this. That someone murdered their wife and kids because he experienced something outside of what he already had, and it was fun. He was willing to take their life, so that's crazy.
He was willing to go that deep that he killed his wife and his children. Serious. Just to go to the side. Instead of just
don't kill me, leave me first.
Not first, leave me. Period.
I don't think you know, fellas go out. You know, some go out looking. Yeah. You know, and some don't. I can't speak on everybody, but you know, it's just something. If you are one of those who like clubbing, like going out enjoying, that's gonna be your surrounding. Yeah. You met me in the club. Why you mad that I'm going to the club? We hear that a lot.
Oh God,
that's nigga,
true.
This where you met me.
Yeah.
Right.
Why the fuck you mad? I'm going out every
night. Why would you think this is me?
Then again, sometimes situation change. Like now, you was single though. Now you're in a relationship. Your ass can't be in the
You represent me
now.
That's true. Yeah, you represent me, so you can't do.
She's like, look, I went to the club to find your ass. Now that I found you, you stay your ass down.
Nah, I want to go out.
But that's brings me to my next point, where it's like, okay, you guys are finding these women as wifey material, but we're expected to put up with all types of fuckery in order to pass a test. We have to be a wife. We have to be all put together. We have to learn how to cook, and the house got to be clean, and we got to have morals and everything in order for us. But for us, on the other hand, we got to put up with a bunch of bullshit from you guys. So, and we're also expected to wait around for you guys to get this shit together. So that's what she was saying when she said we're expected to turn like felons and cheaters and community dick into kings. It's like, she's basically saying we have to be put through all this type of fuckery and wait for you to get your shit together. But on the other hand, we got to be already put together for you guys to even consider taking us seriously when we're dating. Why is that?
We're supposed to be perfect. Eric, you mighty quiet.
Nah, I don't expect nobody's perfect. I don't expect nobody to be perfect. What can I say? it happens. You know, you want your wife to be the, you know, that person that you spend your life with. But at times, not only the wife but the husband, we get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? All the prettiness, all that first date shit that led up to the marriage, that stuff wears
That
off.
honeymoon phase.
Yeah, all that stuff wears off, and not only the man but the woman start, you know, might start looking here, looking there, and just realizing like, damn, this nigga need to go to the gym, or I might say, damn, she need to go to the gym, or you know, we get comfortable, we get settled, and with I guess at some time we realizing like, damn, what was this for me or whatever. I mean,
So you're
you
saying
know,
it's both ways. Like both of you
yeah,
guys, you
hell yeah,
agree
it's
that
both ways.
both
Yeah, I think it's
ways
both
it
ways.
can be
Yeah,
comfortable. But what about
yeah.
when you're trying to find your girl or your wife? Do you expect her to be all the way put together? Like, let's say she is like sleeping from couch to couch, don't have a house, don't have a car, don't got shit. Are you willing to take that chance to build her up just like we're expected to build guys up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I've done
Okay.
it. I've done it before.
You
I've
can,
done it before. It was more or less like one of
But
these
was that a controlling thing though? Did you try to build her up to control her?
no. I seen what happened was I seen something in her, but I didn't know she
Potential.
was living the way she was living.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, she cool peoples. I'm not gonna judge her off the way she living. I'm gonna help her out a little bit. But
Oh, that's
she wasn't
fine.
trying to help herself. After a while, it
Right.
became a
Yeah,
handout.
and that's
yeah.
what make the
You know what I
difference.
mean?
The same
And
thing
it's
right
just
now.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yes.
yo, I'm good on that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
right.
see, y'all easy to let go though. Us women, we be like, no, I'm gonna build his ass.
No, some
Yeah, but
I
see,
don't
No,
know.
but when
maybe,
you do
but
that, when you say you're gonna build us, right? So say you build us up to the top and everything,
we
we
gonna
get
support
on,
him.
we doing whatever, and we slide on you. We you know, we break up or whatever. We always gotta hear that,
We
oh,
gonna
if
throw
it
that shit in
wasn't
your
for
face,
me,
nigga. You wasn't shit before me. Yep.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it
He
wasn't for
said,
me,
yeah.
he wouldn't have been did it. Like nobody wanna hear that. So, you know, a lot of times we rather deal with the situation ourselves.
Well, y'all do it too.
True.
Like, Big Sure ain't
Well,
had shit
Oh
before me.
yeah.
Like,
It
I
work both
upgraded you.
ways.
Right.
You ain't had them bags. You ain't had this. You ain't had that. Come on now,
Dudes
y'all do
do
that
it
shit
too.
too.
I don't think a lot of women, you know, I may be wrong, but I don't think a lot of women will take a chance on a man who ain't got nothing. More so than a man would do that. Yeah, let me explain. Like,
That's
that's true.
No.
You don't have to.
You not gonna date
Oh,
somebody,
no.
no job, all that, who ain't got his shit together, especially at the age we in right
I was
now.
about to say at our age.
Yeah, at our
Right
age. That's what
now
I was
in
saying.
our
At our
life, of
age,
course,
you
hell
not.
no.
A man would do that. A man would take a woman who ain't working, who don't have it all together, and we'll build your asses up too.
No matter the age.
No matter the age. Right now, if I'm comfortable with
But
what I'm
that's-
doing career wise, I'm financially straight, mentally, everything, and I run into somebody that's not who don't have it all the way there.
Okay.
I'm willing to take that chance because I like the person you are.
But that's because
see
you're
where
a
it-
man. Men are expected to do that. Men are
Yeah.
actually supposed to. Like they have we have it where we're like, you're supposed to be the one to lead us, right? Lead the family, lead the household. Show us the right way to do things. We expect that from you, but you are always expected to be that person anyway. So it's easier for y'all to come up and see a damsel in distress, and y'all actually feel good about it. That makes y'all
That they
dick
doing
bigger.
something.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that makes y'all feel them balls
Like they
are
doing
huge
something,
when y'all do that.
yeah.
It's like y'all feel good, and I actually feel like y'all prefer them type of women who, the submissive, the go ahead, show me.
Why do they have to be submissive though? Why you have to use
The
that word?
needy. I mean, because it is what it is.
That's-
The
you
submissive and the needy women. Y'all prefer those anyway over them strong, independent women because y'all feel like y'all can't control us or do anything about it anyway.
I
So
don't.
again, y'all are expected to just lead. Point blank, period. So if y'all, it doesn't matter to y'all if she has money or not. If she doesn't, hey, whatever. You know, I'll show you how to get money, baby. So, but when it comes to women, I think, Yana, it's a lot of women that will love the opportunity. Hell no, I wouldn't. I'm not, if you ain't got no job, don't look me at my way. Don't call me, don't text me. Get your shit together first, and then maybe we could consider something, okay? If you ain't got no goals or your head on straight, don't even come my way. But there's a lot of women who will still do it in the hopes of building this perfect man just to have somebody.
that's true. A lot of, and that's crazy because a lot of bad relationship last like that. A lot of women hold on to the ifs.
Yes.
The what is the
Right.
What is
potential?
the potential?
The potential.
A lot of women will waste 10 years of their life off of
Right.
potential.
Falling in love with
They sure
potential.
would.
With potential.
And that happens, but let me just say this to throw a little curveball into there. How about if you was with the person and they lose their job,
Now,
they lose
that's
everything?
different.
I wanted
Yeah,
to say
that's
that too. I'm
different.
glad you hit that point. I think
So
that's a
now-
different scenario, totally different. If I'm
But
with you and something happen,
it's taking him years to get on, months.
Yeah.
listen,
Are you gonna?
I'm with
hey,
you. I
bruh,
know.
you
Depending
gotta
on the
go,
relationship.
or what? What are you gonna do then?
Depending
I'ma
on the
throw you
Yeah,
relationship.
because it
another
might
curveball.
put that woman in a rock and a hard place, whether y'all got kids or not together, or whether she got her own kids from a previous relationship. Now she got to hold down the house, the kids, and a grown man. So it gets hard. It gets frustrating, and
It's
you know,
frustrating, definitely frustrating.
Old head told me this one time, gave me
Who's
this
old
advice. He
head?
said this. He said women can't go backwards financially and men can't go backwards sexually. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to relationships, like it's like them, that's when a lot of stuff start to unfold in marriages, and primarily a lot of times in a lot of like professional athletes, right? Because for that span, whether you playing 5 years, 10 years, for that period, you getting the max, you're getting your bag, right? You know what I'm saying? You're getting a lot of money playing football or whatever. But then all of a sudden, your career end, and your wife and your side joints, they've been used to you, you know what I mean, dropping the bag and doing what you do. Now all of a sudden you on a budget, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because you are every day. Now things are changing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you're not providing or you're not tricking like you were before. And that's when a lot of things start to unfold. So again, like women not going backwards financially. If you show her a lifestyle that she's accustomed to early, and you try to snatch it, pull the reins back, man, it's all but dead. It's all but dead. It's gonna be
I
slow.
agree.
I get the
You want to say
point.
something?
So
What was your curveball?
you gotta bread off, man. Now you gotta almost be like, not spoon feed it, but if you smart and you find a good woman, you gotta kind of like, yo, let's build this thing together. Whether if she has her own money and you got your own money, you like, let me spoon feed this the right way, because if she get accustomed to a certain way, it may be something out of control that I might not be able to, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
why it's important to picture a woman in position.
That's exactly what I was
Especially when
going
you're
to
an
say.
athlete or something and you're in the industry, you have to picture a woman in position.
That's what I was
So
going to
when
say
the
in
shit
reference
is
to
over-
people being submissive. Sometimes you'll find like someone that will get a partner that they want them to be submissive, not work and just cater to them and cater to the home. And then they lose their job. It could be health reasons. It could just be a change of career, whatever the case may be. But you didn't build this woman enough to be able to take care of your home, your children, or whatever it is that you guys have together. I personally know people that have been through like health conditions and they were always the provider, the head of house, and then something took over and the wife was not prepared or unable to do it because all she knew was when shit hits the fan, he will fix it. And it was one of those realistic moments. So personally, I've always done everything for myself, but it's like at the end of the day, like, don't get me wrong, no matter who I have on my corner, I need to make sure that I can do for me, for you, and for us. And that's just the reality of it. And a lot of people don't enable or, put their women in the place to do too good, because if you do too well, you may
might
not
not
need
need 'em
me,
anymore.
and if you don't need me, you may leave me. I'm not saying everyone, but that sometimes is a matter of keeping things under control.
Controlling.
Sounds
You look like you got something to say.
it sounds like Derek was trying to say have a little stash on the side.
I mean, if you worried about your woman leaving you because she can ultimately build herself up, then you never had her to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never had her. You know what I'm saying? You never had her. Like, and it's just like any woman. Like you flip it on the opposite side. Like, if a woman is scared to let a man leave the house, go to the club or go to the strip club, and think that he gonna actually come back home, you never had him. He was gone. He's to the streets anyway. You know what I'm saying? He was just a placeholder. He was just laying in bed with you just because it looked
Something
good
to
or
do.
for the optics. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats a lot of people, millennials, is in relationships just for the optics. You know what I'm saying? Whether it make them look good for either their careers or they need somebody to help them out on these bills. You know what I mean? Let's split this thing down. You know what I mean? Or I don't want to go through the child support thing, so I'm gonna just stick with her, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So people are just together just really for optics and other reasons.
So you spoke on that too, right? So me being divorced, right? So I pay child support and alimony. Not saying that I set myself up for an exit plan, but no, check this out though. We had businesses together, right? So we had two businesses together, 50-50, right? It was 50-50 with us. So now she's getting alimony, she's getting child support. Fine. So what I'm gonna set her up, even though we ain't together, we ain't rocking together no more. So now I'm gonna set you up with 100% of the business. I relinquished both 50% of the businesses to her. Now she got 100% of the business, but which in turn she signed off because it lowered my alimony. But she's good now because she got 100% control. All proceeds come to her, whether it's like the judge said, whether it's $10 or $10 million, you signing off for it, and that's it, which lowered my other, payments. So, I mean, it is what it is. I thought I tried to set her up for, something that she can have control of, and wouldn't have to partner with me, even though we're still divorced. Nah, here, take that. You got both businesses. I'm done. That's what it was for me.
So in all situations, you can try your best to try to set it up and make it nice and neat and perfect, but
yeah, I put you in position. You got to make it work from there. That's why I feel like
there it is. Exactly.
Put you in position. Now, there's no way I gave you money to open a business and you won't
do
make
what
it
you got to
blossom.
do.
Yeah.
You don't
Because there's people you can place and you can put it right there and they won't do anything with it.
But like he said, you got to want to help yourself, though.
Yeah,
They want them to say
yourself.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
so let's talk about, we talked about building a guy up, but what's the difference between writing and dying? Being your ride or die. Let's say you lose your job. Let's say you're making $50 million a year. You tear, and you tear something, and all of a sudden your career's over. You can't play anymore. That money that she was used to, gone. Okay.
Now what?
You know what's crazy about that? My I wasn't making that type of money, but I was doing okay before I went to school to be a technician. I was doing okay, and this is a crazy story. You said that me and my wife at the time was fresh into relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, and the current job I was at, I lost it. But I've been there for so long. I was happy. I'm like, I need time off, and I took off like a good year, collected unemployment, all my little side hustles. I was good. Yeah, I was chilling. And then the crazy part is, my wife always tell me this. The week I told her I was going to school, she was ready to tear me a new one. Ooh. Like, nigga, what you about to do? Like, you been sitting on your ass. Because I was just sitting on my ass. I'm not even going to hold you. The bills was paid, but I was going out. Especially, it was just different. Things was different. But she said, I was giving you time or whatever, chill, do whatever you got to do. But she said the week I came to her and I was like, I'm going to go to school, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I played, like most of them, I played ball in high school. I played ball in college. And my dream was NFL. Once NFL ain't happen, I was on some F it, run the streets, do this, do that. None of that I was with. I didn't know what I want to do. I had jobs here and there, but I wasn't interested. I didn't know what I want to do till I was about 24, 25. And at that time, like I said, Quita passed. And when I got with my wife now, she put up with that shit for a good year and a half. Because when we got together, I lost my job. I wasn't working. I was like, I ain't doing shit. You was like,
another job.
Nah, and I didn't notice it. But she said I was preparing. I was fixing myself an exit plan. And that's where it goes to, like you said, building. How long do you wait for, man?
You're right.
Like, what are you going to do? Like, and right before I said, look, I'm going to school. I want to be a technician. This is what I want to do. I came to her with a plan. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to be. I'm interested in this. I want to dip and dab in all of this. And she was like, because my nigga, I had a whole, I was out. I was about to hit you with the, you got this, the ultimate, you got this, that, and that.
Like, I need, because you want to kind of know
what
you're leading towards at a certain point in time. You want to know what's going somewhere.
But you said something so crazy. But she was thinking this in her head. She was being patient with you.
Yeah.
Like, you really didn't hear too much noise?
No.
That's a different approach.
This is
I mean,
for you ladies.
You're supposed to make him feel uncomfortable. You're supposed to just give him the attitude.
So
like,
this
I'm
question is for
uncomfortable.
you,
What
for the
fuck are you
ladies.
doing? Like, nigga, you ain't paying this cable bill. Let me see the remote. I want to watch this. Like,
Would you be okay with dating someone that is currently in that stage now, in the place that you are in life, that is currently trying to figure that out?
And that's a good question.
Like, he has potential. You're going to date his potential. Would
did you
you?
hear him? They said women don't go financially.
No. I don't care what they. I
We
want to
don't
know what
pause
you
yet.
say.
She wants to know.
Yeah,
Are
that
you-
is a
You
good
say.
one. Because look, before
that's
you
so
even
hard.
answer that,
I hate to be
before you answer that, let me just say this.
dick.
Let me just say this. Maturity and what you want to do has no age limit.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
That's
So
true.
he
Of
could be a
course.
35-year-old man. He
Hell
still
yeah,
don't know
we've
what the
seen
fuck he
it.
want to do.
Or
40,
40
50
something.
40, yeah,
20
so-
yeah.
What is it you guys want to do? Like,
I hate to be a dick. I do.
No, you don't. Go
So
ahead.
you have to let
No,
your
you
know we know
don't.
that's fine.
But I am.
No, you don't.
I'm sorry.
You're
not
it's
happening.
We
okay.
can still be friends. I mean, we can still kick
Well,
it.
you did. You
We can still
said
go
you
to the
already said
movie.
you got to get his shit together and then come back.
Right, we can still
Then,
go to
get it
movies
together,
once in a
then you
while,
come
but
to-
we not about to start no
Like nothing
serious,
serious.
relationship
Oh.
if you can't even, like, hell no, because I know what I bring to the table.
Listen, hold on. I seen a meme that said, should guys date if they're not financially stable?
I saw that.
And you saw that, right?
Financially,
the listen,
emotionally.
but the caption said, "Why not? Women do it all the damn time." How y'all feel about that? That's true.
That's true.
Y'all be out here going to eat just for food.
I'm about to say for food.
Yeah.
I lied, somebody said on one episode.
That's what I was about to say. I said, you can't date me to the money because I want to fucking eat.
'Cause you go out on a date with somebody and shit go left and he leave you with the bill.
It's okay because guess what? But y'all, it's always something in return. Yeah, we going out for free food or whatever, but what you want?
Yeah.
Right?
I get that. That's true.
Right. So it's
you
like,
coming for something.
But okay, I got
Everybody
enough
comes for
money. I got
something.
enough money for this meal and this telly. What's up? Like,
What's your response?
what's your response? Like, he putting up a front. He not financially
Right.
stable. He got money for tonight.
and you
So
already
you
know
don't-
what it
you
is.
really
You don't know what it is too.
Oh,
so
y'all-
You taking both of these meals?
Like you don't sold on me. So that's a no for you, Crystal. You not gonna do it? Dating
No.
a guy at this age, trying to figure it out.
no, I'm sorry. No.
Ladies,
Oh, you know she said no.
I already dealt with a lot of shit. I am not going back, okay? No.
What about you, Keena?
No. I think it's a no for me. I could understand.
Don't just
like,
be saying no now.
No, it's a no. I could understand.
Okay.
Like you said, if you with him and something happened, but going
I just
into
want
it
the
and I already
listeners-
know it's a whole lot going on. and
I'm sorry. I just want the listeners to know that when we say
So-
no, we're not just saying it because she's saying no or she's saying no,
no,
right?
it's-
We done been
Okay.
This is
So
I'm about to say
if
it's
you're
a
with
whole
him-
lot.
Oh,
And
here
I'm
we go.
gonna be the one to say I was recently dating potential. That's
So-
just me.
So if you're with him and shit happens or whatever, how long do you give him to get his shit together before
Me, if
you
I'm dating
cut
him
out?
and me?
Yeah, or whoever.
God.
Yeah.
Like, when do the potential
Especially
run out?
you.
Like, when do the
Especially
potential
Yeah,
When
she
I
run
just
out?
said
but
she-
I guess when you dating and it happens, let's just Eric, let's just say what 6 months to a year. Y'all been together. I wouldn't say dating stage, but together 6 months to a year. And
Yeah,
then
that's
something
fair
happens.
to say. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
How long do you give him to bounce back on his feet before you say I'm out?
My reality, I gave you to you, felt like you were on your feet and you walked away. That's beginning and end. Literally, I stuck to it until you were okay, and then it was just like, oh, this doesn't work, and we split.
Wait,
Literally.
So you're saying that you've done it before
Yeah.
until somebody was on their feet, and you waited until they. Why?
But-
You waited till they was on their feet and then said this isn't working?
I didn't, they did.
Oh, they did. Oh my God.
Oh, okay,
It
okay,
happens.
okay.
It is. It's my reality. It is what it is. You live.
Everything
you
happens for a reason.
Yeah.
How long did you wait?
Oh, yeah, oh no. Years, girlfriend.
Years.
Years.
How long you waited?
Yeah, I can see that.
Why you looking at me?
How long you
How
waited?
long
I've
you
done
fucking
it.
waited?
She's saying we've all done it before, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We've all done it before.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even
And I'm
do-
patient.
I ain't gonna tell you.
I don't
I'm a
wait
patient
long.
person. I think
I'm
that's
not
why I'm
patient.
over it now.
You said a year?
I didn't make it to a year. I don't give a damn baby daddy or not.
Right.
It was years.
That's,
Years.
that's crazy.
Long time.
We not
That's
waiting
why I know
around
God
here.
has something in store for me.
It's like you're wasting
Sometimes
your
you're a
time
little
here.
too
Fellas, they
patient,
giving
and then
us
sometimes you're not.
2 weeks.
Right.
2 weeks get back on your feet.
2
You hear
weeks
that?
tops. That's
crazy.
it.
You got more than
Until
that.
you get back on your feet, I'll be on a date next week.
You better quote that.
Listen, she honest.
That's what I was going to ask
honest.
Mariella. That's what I was going to ask. I was like, okay, so you built this guy, you waited and everything till he got his shit together. So you ain't dibble and dabble on the side?
No.
Damn,
Oh,
guys.
shit. She rolled out then. She rolled out.
Right.
That's the ride or die one I was saying.
That's
though.
the old me.
Oh, that's the
She clearly said
not
that's
no
the
more.
old her though. But
That's crazy.
now with age, you're like, no.
Girl, we don't have the same kind of tolerance no more. I got a lot of time, honey.
So you was a rider. What's y'all definition of a ride or die then? Because we want to clarify the difference between riding,
And I know all three of y'all probably got a different opinion.
Bonnie and Clyde riding,
every
and
one
then
of y'all got a
just,
different
just
opinion.
building a guy and potential and hoping.
A ride or die is just somebody that's in your corner. Through
That's not gonna let you get down on yourself. It's gonna pick you up because they see the potential in you.
Right.
Oh, y'all not talking about like going to like drive while you shoot up the car?
Wow.
I was talking about that.
Somebody to hold a pistol in their purse. That's a ride or die.
Right, like
Baby, take these charges for
Take
me.
these charges for me. No, it's just somebody that's in
So-
your corner, man.
Fight the
Somebody
That's gonna support you.
Somebody that
So
uplift
at
you.
what point?
somebody
At what
listen.
point does the ride or die become just? I guess the female just becomes stupid because I guess we could say we all seen that
Please don't let me get on that.
all seen that dude drop her off at work and take her car,
Jody.
and you know what I mean, come yeah, basically.
I feel attacked.
So you know,
right.
so
And that's exactly where I'm going.
He was a Jody.
Through that time I was just talking about, I was a
When
Jody.
he was unemployed,
Yeah.
he
I was a
Jody.
Jody.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I was a Jody.
Shout out to my girl Tiff.
Okay.
Hooking up with Jody.
Drop her off. I be there as soon as she
Shout
get
out
off.
to-
I'm out
shout
there.
out to Tiff,
I know
aka
all her
Yvette.
co-workers.
At least you showed up on time.
On
You know,
time. I
we
know
had
all
no
the
waiting and
co-workers.
That shit be
Hey,
Sherry.
Sherry. What? Hey,
That's
Sherry.
a damn shame.
I was beating 280 up. Dropped the
get there.
kids off.
Running her
I was
tires
stay
down.
home.
Nah, but if you ain't,
Have any of you ever did that, though?
You should be there on time.
Huh? What you say, Eric?
have any of you ever done that? Take the car, drop me off, etc.
You said do what?
Yeah.
Have any of y'all ever did that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Crystal used to see me at the school picking up
Yeah.
Michaela. Crystal used to see me picking up Michaela. What you think I was doing
Yeah, you
during
was
that
being
time?
Jody.
I was Jody.
It's okay. And guess what? I was the one you used to see me all the time picking up, right? You never saw the other person, right?
Yeah.
I was Yvette. I was definitely Yvette at a point in time outside,
Yeah.
mad as hell, waiting. Like, nigga, I told him I got off at 5:30.
Right.
It's 7:30.
He can't get here on time.
Still ain't here. I was definitely Yvette.
So how long though?
And that's
How long will you guys be Yvette? Like Eric asked.
I have been for years. The patience, I'm a little too patient sometimes, too understanding. I've learned. I'm still patient, but
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So that's what I was saying about separating ride or die between just plain just stupid.
plain,
You know?
no,
So
dumb.
we just stupid.
because at some point,
Yeah.
it's not even about being loyal
Stupid
anymore.
or you not. You
Like
just
proving yourself,
I
all
think
that
that
stuff
comes
go out
with
the window.
experience, though. I think most of you ladies are experienced. So like you said, most of you guys speaking off past experience, so y'all not putting up with that shit no more.
Right.
You know what you want from the rip. So
Don't
you
try
not-
this shit now.
It's not happening. That's
that's
why
why.
I said the question Eric asked is so perfect. Like, how long will you give that person if you guys are in a relationship and they fall on hard times and become, you know?
It's hard.
It depends.
It's hard to put a
It
time
depends.
on
Yeah,
it,
I'm not gonna put a
right?
time
It
on it.
depends
I
on how
wouldn't-
happy you
I
are in
can't
the
put a time.
relationship,
It depends
basically.
on that person, how they treated me, how I treat them, the course of our relationship, with how I feel, how they make me feel, what's been going on. Like I'm not about to I'm not putting in all that time again
And how
for
many
somebody.
promises, right?
Listen,
How many attempts they've made.
okay, because after a
and
while, stick a
failed.
fork in me. I'm done. That's it.
Or even with
And my-
them. Like they gonna say, I'm enrolling in school every damn month. Like how many months you gonna keep saying you're
Yeah.
enrolling? Like
Yeah.
why haven't you gotten
Yeah.
up and actually went and pulled the computer out?
There you go.
Yeah, but so does those emotions hit you guys? Like if you ever experienced that and you tell a guy it's time to go and you actually see him getting his shit and going back to mom's house, and after he's gone you realize you can't fix the cabinet by yourself and you can't fix the stove by yourself, and
Nah, I don't
like
care about
those
none of
emotions
that.
hit?
Nope, I don't care about none of that. I'm never too lonely or none of that stuff.
I'm calling daddy.
No, I'm gonna figure it out.
I will say same thing. I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah. Is that
we got YouTube?
Well, we say that.
We got YouTube.
A lot of women don't like we know we talked about the house thing and all that. It's like we don't want to get a house because we feel like we're supposed to have a house with a partner because we need that partner to cut the grass and fix shit in the house. So,
I mean, that has definitely come in my mind a few times when it comes to buying a house. It's almost like I want to do it, but if something breaks, then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna call my father. Okay, right?
Gonna be hiring people to fucking mourn on.
But then even if I call him, how can I fill that void of this is
your
what
own?
No, my own with my family and husband.
That's what I'm talking about. Your own, having your own partner do that.
It's not the same, girl.
It's different. It's different. Yeah.
You take your shirt off and be sweaty. You be like, damn, that's my father. It's not the same, girl. Get you a man.
Daddy go listen.
Get you a man. Get you a man who ain't got good credit, who he can't be down on the house. So.
And if your father's anything like my brother, he's gonna ask you, "Where's your man? Why am I more?"
Oh, he definitely gonna do it. Yeah. That mouth.
If he leave everything.
So does the bed being empty as well? Does that come into play for you guys?
Right.
It's a thought. That's
exactly what I said. It's like, okay, like you think about it, like, damn, what I'm gonna do if I need the lawn? Okay, I can hire these people to cut me. What if this breaks? Okay, I can ask somebody. But at the end of the day, coming home
by yourself.
Yeah,
laying down by yourself, going to bed by yourself.
It's like
don't forget shoveling that car out. Don't forget shoveling that car out the snow as well too.
I've been doing that by myself for years.
But I mean, all of that is great. But at the end of the day, I think it's more of achievement for us to say, "Look what we can do." You know what I mean? Or just a point to prove to say, "Look, we can do it without you." But inside,
do you really? Someone doing it, we'll be bragging to our coworkers too.
Are you really content though doing it by yourself? Is the thing. You know what I mean?
The end goal isn't to do it by yourself, I don't think, because I feel like personally, like I live by myself fine, but when I'm coming home with groceries or with whatever, I went to do laundry, to bring all this stuff, sometimes at that moment I'm like, fuck, like, yeah, I wish I had a fucking man to be like, yo, can you come help me out? My son fell asleep in the back seat of the car, and then I'm carrying him, then bringing him in, then going back 3 trips, and I could do it. If I had a choice, would I want to have somebody to bounce this off? I would take that any day.
Of course.
I told you, I don't want to be. I want somebody to take care of me. That's it.
For real. I don't care how much I make or what you think I can do. Please take care of me.
Yeah, and I don't even mean about the financial part. Fine, everything else we figure out. But at least someone that you can feel like
confide in, support.
Yeah.
You know, you got that partner.
Yeah, all that.
Yes, it's something different.
So you know what? Before we go, we're gonna wrap this up because I don't want to start the next topic and run out of time. We want to leave you guys with a cliffhanger right there on the edge of your seat. So what I need you to do is hold tight, wait for the next episode, when we're gonna talk about doing wifey duties for your boyfriends.
Or doing hubby duties for your girlfriend.
No, forget that. Forget all that. Forget that stuff. Man, we talking about
them bitches do anything. Right. Do anything.
We over here competing over bitches that's over here on Instagram making lobster tails and shit for their boyfriends. Okay? But I may feel like you don't deserve that fucking lobster tail. Show me what you bringing to the table before I make your lobster tail. I ain't bring you shit. You get hot dogs until then. Okay? So please.
Hot dog and beans?
Hot dog and beans or corn and beans. You like that?
What if they love that? What if they
Hey, Eric, you like that? You like hot dogs? You like glizzy globber?
No glizzy.
You like glizzies? Are you a glizzy?
Glizzy gladiator.
All right, y'all. So tune in for the next episode. Tune in and what?
Zone